Man United could make serious bid for Kieran McKenna. Manchester United are reportedly interested in appointing Kieran McKenna as manager, but they face competition from Brighton. Manchester United are considering Ipswich Town manager Kieran McKenna as possible replacement for Erik ten Hag. McKenna's success in guiding Ipswich to Premier League has sparked interest, despite £6 million price tag. Brighton also keen on McKenna, setting up a potential bidding war for the highly sought-after coach. Manchester United could make a move to appoint Ipswich Town manager Kieran McKenna, according to journalist Alan Nixon, with Brighton and Hove Albion also interested in the young coach. Erik ten Hag is currently in charge at Old Trafford, but after an inconsistent season, the Red Devils might be considering making a change in the summer. McKenna would need no introduction at the Manchester club, having been there previously before making the move to Ipswich. After guiding the Tractor Boys to back-to-back promotions from League One up to the Premier League, McKenna is a highly sought-after manager. Man United could make serious bid to appoint McKenna. They face competition from Brighton. According to journalist Nixon, McKenna is likely to cost around £6 million to prize away from Ipswich after they gain promotion to England's top flight. The report suggests that the new price tag isn't likely to deter United from making a serious bid, confirming the Red Devils' interest in bringing McKenna in to replace ten Hag. Wanted man Kieran McKenna's transfer fee has gone up to £6 million since Ipswich Town made the Premier League. But that should not stop Brighton and even old club Manchester United from making a serious bid for him. McKenna was valued at £4 million in the Championship, but that figure rose on promotion to the top flight. Brighton have admired McKenna for 6 months, and he has always been top of the list if and when Roberto De Zerbi left. But the Seagulls may have to swoop fast, as United are interested in their former coach as they seek possible replacements for Erik ten Hag. McKenna, who has been described as a very talented coach, will likely be tempted to continue the project he's building at Ipswich, but the attraction of a club like Manchester United coach be too much to turn down. It might be considered a bit of a risk from United due to his lack of experience at the highest level, but they've seen firsthand what he's capable of from his time at Old Trafford. Roberto De Zerbi admired by Man United. He's announced his departure from Brighton. Earlier this month, Brighton manager Roberto De Zerbi confirmed that he would be leaving the club at the end of the campaign. With no new role seemingly lined up, it's unclear where the Italian manager will be plying his trade next term. According to journalist Anil Kandala, De Zerbi is admired within Old Trafford, with the Ineos structure possibly considering bringing in a replacement for ten Hag. United have failed to progress this season under the Dutch manager, so it certainly wouldn't be a surprise if they wanted to head in a different direction. Man United want to sign £120 million duo this summer. Signing a new centre-back and winger are the two summer priorities for the Red Devils. Man United are interested in signing Michael Olise and Gleison Bremer ahead of the new season. Olise is attracting interest from multiple clubs despite his injury-stricken season at Crystal Palace. Juventus's Bremer is eyed as a possible defensive replacement for Raphael Varane. Manchester United are likely to face competition for Michael Olise's signature this summer, Fabrizio Romano has exclusively told GiveMeSport. The Red Devils also appreciate Juventus centre-back Gleison Bremer as they seek to reinforce the squad ahead of the new season. United have been heavily linked with Olise ahead of the summer transfer window after wingers Marcus Rashford and Antony had underwhelming seasons under Erik ten Hag. Both stars were recently linked with a summer exit and could make way for Olise's signing. Old Trafford exits have commenced last week as both Raphael Varane and Anthony Martial waved goodbye to home fans after Manchester United's victory over Newcastle on Wednesday night. More players are likely to follow, including Casemiro and Sofian Amrabat, who's unlikely to sign a permanent deal with the Red Devils. Man United target Olise faces busy summer. Signing a new centre-back and winger are the two summer priorities for Manchester United, as Fabrizio Romano reports that Bremer and Olise are targeted by the Red Devils. He said, "These are two players really appreciated by Manchester United. For Olise, I'm sure they consider him as one of the players they would like to sign in the summer transfer window, so they know there is going to be competition because Olise is on the list of many clubs. Chelsea wanted him 1 year ago, now there is interest also from other clubs including Newcastle and Arsenal, so it's going to be busy for Olise." Despite suffering from hamstring issues all season, Olise shined for Palace whenever he was fit. The French winger had 16 goal contributions this campaign in just 19 matches in the Premier League. Together with Eberechi and Jean-Philippe Mateta, Olise formed a front three that caused problems for most defences in the league. The Frenchman had an opportunity to leave Palace last summer after Chelsea had triggered a release clause in his contract. However, Olise opted to stay and signed a new deal with the Eagles, who may find it difficult to keep him for another year, although Football Insider report that the clause is worth £70m. United show interest in Juventus star. Romano suggests Man United also appreciate the idea of signing Juventus centre-back Bremer, who remains a long-term target for the Red Devils. According to Corriere dello Sport, Juventus are likely to let the Brazilian leave for £51 million this summer as they look to strengthen the team in other areas. United have struggled to maintain a consistent back for this season, with injuries to key players Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, and Raphael Varane. An injury crisis at Old Trafford even led Ten Hag to deploy holding midfielder Casemiro at centre-back, where the Brazilian has played the last 5 games in the Premier League. Bremer's addition could be a sign of positive things to come, as the Juventus defender has managed to avoid injury problems all season and has missed only one Serie A fixture, due to suspension. Bruno Fernandes sets deadline for Man United future decision after demanding wage rise. Manchester United might only have a short window of opportunity this summer to convince Bruno Fernandes he is at the right club after a report elaborated on his stance about a new contract. Fernandes recently admitted that whether or not he stays at Man United isn't solely up to him. Since his comments, there has been plenty of speculation about his future. The fact that Man United could finish in their lowest ever Premier League position hasn't helped matters. Team Talk revealed this week that Fernandes is admired by Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, and Barcelona. It would, though, be difficult for the latter to afford him. Man United will be working on tying down their captain, whose contract lasts until 2026 with the option of an extra year. But there are an abundance of factors at play, including the uncertain future of manager Erik Ten Hag. The Daily Star has now provided a double-pronged update about Fernandes' future. First, it's become clear that the Portugal international wants to be one of Man United's highest earners if he is to agree a new deal. As evident in our breakdown of every Man United player's contract, he is already on a healthy salary, but players like Casemiro, Marcus Rashford, and Mason Mount earn more than him. Furthermore, at the age of 29, this might be Fernandes' last chance to sign a massive contract. The second stipulation linked to Fernandes' future is when it will be decided by. According to the report, he wants to resolve his situation after the end of the Premier League season, but before going to Euro 2024 with Portugal. Time ticking for Man United to sort Fernandes' future. In other words, Man United will have between May 20th and June 14th, less than a month, to get an indication from Fernandes about his future. There is a feeling that Fernandes has the power in this situation, rather than his current employers. As long as all are happy and it's on the right terms, though, it could lead to him committing the rest of his prime years to Man United. If not, the club's new transfer team, installed by Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his Ineos group, will have to be wary of losing him. Fernandes has been at Man United since January 2020, when they bought him from Sporting CP. In the time since, he has made more than 230 appearances and racked up nearly 150 goal contributions, proving his influence on the team. This season, which has obviously been underwhelming for most of his teammates, Fernandes has been United's top scorer, joint with Rasmus Højlund, an assist provider. Man United official bewitched after watching Gleison Bremer.